it to us.
What?
The puzzle thing.
Oh, I can't view the live if I'm logged on to SR, can I?
Now you have to go in the other. So we're live and it looks way better. That's what's going on.
So you can see comments and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm not worried about it.
So welcome to this edition of Chumming with Spirits Dinner Theater.
Hola.
Yeah. What did I do with it?
Easy there, Hoss.
You
just blew out the chair.
We are looking at doing this on a regular basis on Wednesdays, special occasions Friday. But we wanted to. Oh, we got 2 people on. Oh, hey Patsy. Oh, go Beyond the Veil TV. How you guys doing? It's been a while.
I think they're unraveling the darknesses live too right now.
Oh yeah. Totally forgot they do Wednesday. So if you're not here, hopefully you're over at Unraveling the Darkness.
So maybe we should do earlier on Wednesdays.
Yeah, we'll get something figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we swapped over from Riverside directly to the app. The app was slowing us down, so we want to have a clear picture so it's not so fuzzy. And really, this is our main channel is YouTube. We'll post videos and clips of this on Facebook and some others, but hopefully everybody's doing well. Larry's having fun with his robe. This was a last minute. Larry made a fun poster making fun of us in dinner jacket or smoking jackets and that. And I'm like, you know what? That actually looks kind of classy.
And they don't make the type of rose or robe in my size, so I had to go with cotton.
Appreciate it.
Who else on?
Just those 2 right now. I like the fits. Yeah.
So we got a lot to talk about tonight. I hope everybody's ready.
Yeah, we got enough people right now. Actually, we got 4 people. I don't know who the other.
So we have a couple of new merch items that we are going to be unveiling at the Arkansas Cryptid Fest.
Yes.
And we wanted to kind of get people's opinions on them.
Yeah. Tell us to be like, oh, that's awesome. Or no, I wouldn't buy that for a penny.
So we're going to start off with my favorite. Jeremy, JD, did a phenomenal job with these, and we are going to start including these in hopefully in our main swag arena.
So the goal on this is you can buy it individually, but we will fill it full of stuff and you'll get a discounted rate by buying a bundle.
That's what
all
she
about
said.
the bundle.
Fill it with some stuff. Chumming with the Spirits bags.
Tote bags are the mini backpacks. They maybe fit one arm for us, but with the modified new logo, I was playing around and was like, you know, that's kind of cool. You know, except I'm gonna shout out another podcast. Like I like our logo. Our logo looks pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Like, don't you hate it when you do one for a friend? And you're like, oh, that looks really, really good.
So what he's talking about is this one.
Cracking Cans Cast. Corey and Mike. I did one because I wanted to get a new toy, trying things out. Their logo looks amazing. We'll be doing other people's logos with their permissions for swag bags. Arkansas Cryptid Festival is June 6th. This is what we're really ramping up for. We're a sponsor We are going to be doing some bags for the VIP. We're doing their badges and some other things, but these will be at the booth. If you're going to be there, Patsy, if you would like something similar to this, we can do blue. There's some other multicolors. Certain colors work better than others. We can't do black with what I have, but any light color works out really well. Beyond the Veil. Hopefully you're going to make it since you're in Fayetteville. June 6th. It's a Saturday.
If not, lifelong shaming.
Yeah, we're going to shame you for all that drama. Childhood drama, adult drama, all that's coming back.
Mama drama. Llama
But,
drama. Oh, Patsy's got the llama drama.
Yeah, Patsy's llama drama. You know, I don't need your llama drama. You're welcome to come hang out at our booth. I do know there are still a few vendor booths available. Patsy, we got you okayed through Matt Orton. You have a booth, so that's cool. Zach helped Tori with her. Oh, hey, Jen.
Oh, hey, Jen. Boats and hoes.
Yes, it's Carla. It's like the jackets made her evening. I'm like, you're very welcome. This might become a regular thing.
Jen, I was going to bring this on the cruise, but I figured that was probably a no-go too.
Drama. 8 dudes next month. Oh, 8 due next month. Yeah, awesome.
So this is the next thing that we wanted to unveil. And I've been hounding this for a long time.
Be fair, I admitted I was wrong. He wanted these almost 2 years ago, and I'm like, no one uses those anymore. I never worry about my drink getting hot.
Every single convention we've been to, people have been selling them.
Yeah, well, and I have carried around a Myth Monsters and Mullet koozie, and it's gone all over the United States, and the photo ops and all that.
So we have now Chumming with the Spirits koozies. We have several colors that we Jeremy tried, or sorry, JD tried. And it appears that the lighter colors worked better. So that's the yellow. We have the green.
There's a pink one I forgot to bring. That it really, the pink one stands out really good.
Mm-hmm. There's the orange.
And now these are all handmade, crafted by a veteran.
Yeah. Blue. It's probably my favorite one, just because blue's my.
Jen, I do have a pink one. I had the heat setting too high on the first one, but pink actually looks really good. The logo really pops on it.
These next things.
I thought I threw the Sasquatches in.
Huh. This next thing, I don't think we're selling, are we?
They'll be part of a grab bag. If you want one, you're gonna have to get the grab bag.
But they're pretty cool.
Like, so we're gonna be putting together a package that goes in the tote. Because we've shown the stickers. We're gonna have figurines.
A little Mothman. How cute are they?
There you go. And we have more to come. We are working on as you know, car stickers, vinyl stickers for windows. Weird thing. You got to plan on what color the car is going to be, because
those are too hot.
The some are going to be reversed and some are going to be inverse based off of the color of the vinyl.
Yep.
Yeah, I did one in black and then realized that only really work on like a white car. So we're working on that. We'll be making more stuff. We're going to be making more custom shirts. The stickers, of course, we're doing a pack. 1 for $1, 6 for $5. We'll be having a variety of different stickers. sizes and all that. The biggest we can do is like a 3 inch by 3 inch, two of them. They'll still be $1 for both those, or you put them in a bundle of 6 and you can get them for 5. Um, we have new hats coming out. We're going to have some that will be printed just like the koozies with our logo.
You can still talk. I'm just looking.
We'll have some like mine, newer style patches with our new logo. Basically, the hats will be like this, except they'll be our logo with the color, or we'll be able to press these on the fly. So if you want something kind of unique, like you want the Bigfoot walking with the shark costume on, or if you want the alien and the shark and our logo off to the side, we can do that. So we're going to try to get this be as custom tailorable as possible. Going to start doing more stuff on the sleeves. We'll do some shirts that may just be a funny quote and then the our logo on the sleeve, or a silhouette with Chumming with the Spirits. That way people have a variety. We want it to be wearable every day, not necessarily our logo, but our merch in general. You know, the fun. I got to figure out. I got to come up with something for the rabbit hole. Parachum's rabbit hole. Is it the shark falling like the white rabbit down a black hole, or we'll get something figured out.
We're also trying our hardest. I'm trying my hardest to have.
You're not done with that yet?
Don't start. Not today, Satan. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Coloring book.
Oh yes, sorry. We're trying our hardest to have available for the Arkansas Cryptid Fest the coloring book that people have requested the most, and it's the Paranormal Babies. So I'm hoping and praying that I can get that done and ordered in time.
That we can get them printed and they'll be down there.
If not, I apologize.
And so, again, what we're talking about this time is really what's going on coming up. The main one for us is the Arkansas Cryptid Festival. Pin Paranormal, Ghost Gossip, Patsy is going to be there. I believe Offbeat Paranormal is going to be there.
Oh, okay.
Brian Goddard from Cryptid Paranormal.
John, Justin J.
Yeah, Cryptids of Corn.
Nevermore Hollows.
Nevermore Hollows. It is going to be a blast and a ton of amazing podcasters. But also, you get to come in. Now, we've already said it once. I'm saying it again. If you show up in a cosplay, whether it be a cryptid, whether it be a TV, television, or podcaster, you know, if you have a mullet and want to just wear a mullet and come in as John, we're good with that too. We will give you a small swag bag, not the big one, but we'll give you some stickers.
Small sample.
Yeah. Small sample. That's a little bite. To say thanks. Or you can come as a ghost or dress up as an alien. What gave us, Carla kind of brought it up when we were at Ohio Bigfoot Jamboree. The two, I can't remember her name, but she dressed up as a Flatwoods monster or Flatwoods monster. It was phenomenal. We have pictures somewhere, and of course there was somebody walking around as Bigfoot. We want to try to say thank you for having fun.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to dress up like Parachum or me, or so a lot of us have put our hats on backwards and talked about being a Timu Matt Orton or a Wish. You know, some of us may be a Make-A-Wish Matt Orton, but we have to appreciate him for all the work he's putting into this is the first one. We hope it meets and exceeds his expectations. I highly recommend getting some VIP tickets if you're going. That includes a dinner and the private. I believe there's 5 speakers that are private.
A dinner and a private session.
And a private session. Also air conditioning because it's going to be June 6th.
In Little Rock.
Inside versus all the other vendors and that are outside. We will be giving away um, a set of tickets for VIP within the next week and a half. That way people can win it and then go.
We're outside, right?
We're outside.
Okay.
Yeah, we're part of the free. We're not cheap, but and we're sponsors of the fest itself, and we will be always be a sponsor of Matterhorn and Drunken Cryptids. Amazing group of people down there. It's not just Matt. I mean, he's the face, but he has a army of people behind him.
Jacob, Chris, Tommy, Tony.
Yeah. So they're always adding more. So he's doing an outstanding job. Something in Arkansas, Little Rock's definitely needed. And he's not just cryptids. So a lot of people, like with the name Drunken Cryptid, you kind of run into that. But he's had his own paranormal situations. He's gone on paranormal investigations with us. He's done the Sally House. He's done the Sleeper Mortuary. So
now I just submitted him a UFO encounter.
yeah, well, that's the last one I got. I've been whooped at, and I've seen possible Bigfoot in a river. Now I just need to see an alien probe and parachum, and that'll complete the set.
Another thing that I don't have copies of yet because I haven't gotten them printed, but we are doing a limited release run of an event poster featuring Chumming with the Spirits, 11 by 14, and I think we're gonna have 20 of them. Is that right? Is that what we decided?
Yep.
Signed by us for sale. To sell one day only at the Arkansas Cryptid Fest. So if you want one, you have to show up to get this
We've
once in a
somebody
lifetime.
on Facebook said they want one. I told them we'll
Tough
hold
shit.
it. We'll hold it. Not there. We'll have to
Sell it.
figure it. So, but yeah, there's only going to be 20 of those printed out. Now there will be some possible swag with the miniature version of that. Yeah, that is amazing poster. You did an outstanding job. The poster itself that's signed.
We're thinking like 4x6, like postcard.
No, I'm thinking like on a T-shirt or a koozie.
Oh, not just a print.
No,
oh, okay.
It'd be like a T-shirt.
I got you.
Because that logo
would be badass on a T-shirt.
Well, and what really made me think of those when I did the cracking cans, how their dark colors really stand out.
That would look good on a bag too.
Yeah, we might do some special bags for that. Those will cost extra, but nothing in life is free, I guess.
And I haven't talked to JD about this yet. It's an idea I just came up with in my head just now. Thinking about printing off a giant poster of it, like a 26 by 36 or 20 by 30, and having all the vendors and speakers sign it to give to Matt.
That would be kind of cool.
Not for sale. It's to give to the host.
Well, what size was mine?
I think that's 20 by 30.
If you did a 20 by 30, that would be awesome.
And then have everybody sign it.
Have everybody sign it.
I think that would be a good memento for him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, hold on to that. Now, what we're talking about size-wise, this was my birthday present from last year.
It has all of our thumbnail episodes up to that point.
Yeah, I thought that was friggin' amazing. So we're gonna do something like
funny, John.
What?
He said, "I'll sign it, but I charge."
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. We still need an opening act, John. We still need an opening act.
I'll pay you in some beef jerky, some jack links.
Hotel points. I can hook you up. We're talking. If you don't know, it's John Fike from Myth Monsters and Mullets. He's also going to be there. Hopefully,
Diet Coke.
Hopefully, we can get Mr. John Fike himself to go full mething camp on camera with everybody there. We don't have too many opportunities where we get our big podcast family together. We actually convinced Ashley from Ghost Gossip. She is coming out. Uh, it may be traumatizing for her, but she's kind of like our little sister in the podcasting world. John brought her in, and we're very happy. We've all offered to be opening acts for her when she gets famous because she is extremely talented. If you haven't checked her out,
Speaking of which, we're gonna probably, if you have time after our live, film our first episode of JD and Parachum's life lessons.
yeah, we need to get these filmed.
So be on the lookout for those. They are going to be very, very demeaning towards me.
But all of us in general, we've had some interesting life lessons.
But I think people will get a kick out of them.
Oh, it is John's birthday weekend, so Method Camp will be on full display.
Oh. Oh. We may have a present for you.
Yeah.
Something that we were just talking about making before the show started.
To be interesting. You'll find it hilarious.
It was Jen's idea, by the way.
Yeah. So,
excuse me.
If you don't know, Myth Monsters and Mullets, and Drunken Cryptid, we all started about the same time. Thank COVID. John was one of our first collabs. Found him on TikTok.
Yeah.
Started talking with him, and it's been a riot since. We've done 2 JD's Chum Buckets.
I would like to point out that he mixed and meshed with our personalities so well that no more than 2 minutes of having him on the live, he was making fun of me.
just hopped right in on it.
I love it.
So, and then if you haven't checked out Nevermore Hollows, which is Chris and Alan, they have Nevermore Hollows takes place in this fictional world city that they have put together. Phenomenal.
What's it called?
Nevermore Hollows.
I'm just messing with you.
But John voices quite a few, so does Matthew. They are amazing stories. Chris Goins, who's also on there, also has Black Sheep Studios, who does amazing artwork.
Yeah, it does.
He's the one that did the Bigfoot and the shark suit, the alien and the shark and the Bigfoot suit. He did one of the posters for one of the Arkansas festivals. He does most of the Bigfoot. He's done drawings and artwork for almost all the podcasts. Some of the neat Cryptids of the Corn shirts are by him.
Yeah, the psychedelic one I really like. With the black and yellow spirals.
And then, and Alan is the mastermind of the stories of Nevermore Hollows. And I think he might need to see a therapist, but until then, go check out his stories. They are really good. They definitely bring you in and get you to really enjoy the character. So it's Nevermore Hollows. Find them on all the podcasting studios. Still trying to get them to do more recordings where they record their faces because Alan is so animated when he talks. I enjoy watching him read the stories and that because he really gets into it. So I'm trying to think who else you got coming. Oh, Crypto Paranormal is one of the speakers too. Brian Goddard. I've been calling him the cryptid himself. He's 6'8", makes me and John look like toddlers when we stand next to him.
Makes me look like a toddler.
Yeah, one of his speaking is going to be amazing. The countless number, I've interviewed him twice now, and the audio is screwed up and all that. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with him. The amount of paranormal that's going to be there is going to be a lot more than what people are anticipating.
Yeah,
Cryptid Festival, but
cryptids are paranormal.
In my world, they are. Darwin Gallows is a true star of Nevermore Hollows. I think you might be right there, John.
John, was he on earlier?
No, I think he was.
John, we have koozies now. We have koozies. I'm so excited.
And we got bags. That's our bag, baby.
We got koozies and sacks.
And we have some other stuff coming out. We'll be, like I said, we're going to be doing Sunday Fun Days for the next few weeks, talking about some individualized, specialized merch we're bringing down to the Cryptid Festival. It will definitely, and eventually after the festival, we'll have it all up on our website so you can order it there. We're just kind of making it. John goes about time.
I know.
Just,
I know.
um, we'll have the merch up after. We want to kind of give the people going to Arkansas Cryptid Festival a little special sneak peek at all the stuff. Um, see what sells more than others, or get even better ideas. Should be a great time.
Oh, I'm looking
We're
forward to
also be doing some custom stuff while they're there. We're going to bring almost all our gear down. Um, just don't interrupt me while I'm busy. So we'll be able to do some custom stuff while we're there. Most of the stuff's going to be pre-printed and ready to go, but I'm sure there'll be one or two special occasions. The Rustic Supply Co. is going to be there.
Oh yes.
So
Didn't
Tidbit and Taros.
Tidbit and Toast, but didn't Bigfoot Popcorn I think say something about possibly being there?
I can't remember if they said something about
I
that.
can't remember either.
I
So
know they
don't
have some
quote me.
drink specials coming. I don't think Roadside Sodas is going to make it, but
That's who I was thinking.
yeah,
Thank you. That's who I was thinking.
they're going to be at Ohio Bigfoot Jamboree. We'll meet up with them. Still got to laser their logo on a cash register. We talked about it, and then they never had me do it.
Like one of these.
Yeah, remember they had their cash box. They just wanted lasered in.
Mm-hmm.
But Splitter Spirits. Love the smoking jackets. This was actually Pearchum made a funny poster. I don't think he thought I was going to seriously post it, but
I didn't.
it was us, smoking pipes. And I'm like, you know what? That's what we're needing for lives. We need to bring the class back to lives. Just. But if you haven't checked out Splinter Spirits, they're kind enough to have us on their podcast. Uh, Gary and John Santa, amazing group. They are knocking it out of the park as well. Ghost Gossip's been on there. They've had Chip Coffee. The recent ones had some pretty interesting guests on it. Chumming After Dark. Yep. Have dinner and then theater for us, I guess. But we're hoping to have Gary and John on at some point coming up. We're looking at being on with Terry. We're also on we're going to be, like I said, we're going to try to be doing these lives every Wednesday. We may adjust the time because we do know Unraveling the Darkness does a live as well on Wednesday. We don't want to clash with them. That's another podcast. Definitely go check out. They're coming up this way next month, I think. But we want to take this opportunity to be able to invite people in, and just talk whenever possible. This one we're actually on the river, we're not using Riverside on this one because the connection was kind of off. But going forward, we're going to be running Riverside, so we invite people in and just talk. If it goes well, we'll probably set something up to do standard recordings and that. But we have so many amazing podcasts that we're working with, and sponsors like Rustic Supply Company did the sign behind me. We're working with them. I'm going to make some swag for them. The other podcasts like Gary and John. John's doing, and he's been doing phenomenal work. He was one of the earliest persons to do the spirit box while cleaning headstones. You can find him on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram's really big with him too. Gary got a great idea to bring him in and start doing a podcast. They're knocking out of the park. We kind of talk, we're pro podcast, meaning that we think it's a big enough pie for everybody. Everybody's so unique, and the conversations, we're not always going to agree on everything,
I like
but
pie.
but yeah, pretty much everybody likes pie, so everybody can get a slice, if not two or three. Um, if we can
French.
help out somehow, or
Yep.
have you guys on, you let us know. Don't be afraid to reach out, tell other podcasts, and like we cover a wide variety. It's not just paranormal cryptids. We've covered the bloody benders.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be talking about some of the missing scientists that are coming up under the UFO realm. Uh, we cover comic books and D&D. We're just nerds like that, as you can see by our background.
We're getting ready to do a collab next week with Kraken Cans that I'm extremely excited about.
Yes, and Cracking Cans was just on with. They just interviewed with Ghost Gossip. They've been on a couple of.
Getting ready to go on Drunken Cryptids.
I think they've already recorded with Drunken Cryptids.
Or was it John?
No, it's Drunken Cryptids
Okay.
with Matthew. Well, that may be this week. They may not have recorded.
I think
that
it's
yet.
this week sometime.
And then they have what is it, Cold Ones and Cryptids?
Uh,
Anyway, it's Cold Ones and Cryptids. They
that's
they
right.
banter back and forth with Cracking Cans, which Cracking Cans is Corey and Mike. I've got to have dinner with them. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to in a couple weeks go back and have dinner. Maybe we'll do some shorts. Just the camaraderie and the conversations. You know, everybody has a little different background. Um, Nobody seems to take themselves too seriously. We're in a realm of no one's really an expert. So we just got back from doing Sleeper with Peyton Paranormal and Two Souls Paranormal, which makes some amazing equipment. We're hoping to be able to do some work with them. So we don't just do podcasts; we also do investigation groups. As some of you may know, we don't interview well, so we do well on discussions and just talking about topics because we're not as organized as some people like Gary who had a complete list and he was set ready. I'm like, those you inspire me to do stuff like that, but I'm not a list type of guy.
We're actually also getting ready to do in June a couple of events that are unfortunately either sold out or off the
Nerds.
docket for
Yes,
the
so
public.
we we were excited because we thought we are going to do these promotions, this and that, and they sold out in like 2 hours. So we're doing for the Atchison City of Commerce. We're leading the investigation for their Haunted in June, June 26th. We are doing the Salad House. There are 10 tickets for that, and then they had 15 tickets for June 27th, which is the Saturday, which is at the museum at the Information Center, which we haven't checked that one out. We've done Salad House before. We were really excited because we were going to pump out the.
And thank you, Stephanie, for recommending us.
Yeah, Riley from McAteer Village. She was.
You're amazing.
Contacted. Yep. Thank you so much. But tickets sold out in like 2 hours. We had some friends that were trying to get some tickets, and we're like, sorry. But we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to hopefully doing that more often as we're doing. So we've done two chumming and coloring events. They also didn't go public. We sold tickets out before we even had a full idea what it was going to be.
Yeah.
So we've done some test runs. Eventually, we will do some more. Locations are what we're trying to figure out where, what, and what's a good price. Like we want to make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck. And we don't want to step on anybody's toes. Like Dustin Perry does some amazing Spirit Quest stuff and some other locations. Um, we want to have a fun time and bring the lighter side of the paranormal. Not saying you won't get spooked or scared, um, but make it more of you're getting a coloring book, a pencil box, eating pizza. We're going to tell some of our stories. Some of the stories will pertain to where we're at, and we're trying to have at least one, if not two, special guests that are with us to kind of talk about the location and that. We have a bucket list of locations. Like I definitely want to do one at Garnett House. That one would be a very small group, five to eight people max. I mean, because it's so small.
Yeah,
I mean,
five max.
Yeah, I mean, it's a decent sized house, but when you get investigations going, it gets pretty crowded pretty quick. Melbourne Manor is also another one. And we're always going to be up to going back to Sleeper
Or McIntyre.
or McIntyre
Or Sally.
or Sally. Yeah, there's
Or Harris Kearney.
Harris Kearney, Betta Smith, well, Missouri State Penitentiary.
Yep.
So those are things that we're looking forward to. They're not on the books yet. We've even two things have been brought up as possibly doing a New Orleans tour, doing like a long 4-day weekend possibly, and having blocks of hotel rooms. So plan out a couple investigations, some couple day trips. Just have fun, or possibly doing something on a cruise.
Chumming cruise.
I think we have enough friends of the podcast that we could probably sell between 5 to 10 tickets to make it happen and just have a good time.
We're also doing on the 6th of June, which is a Wednesday. It's a closed off event that, sadly to say, the public can't attend, but I am absolutely looking forward to this. Again, and hopefully a continuance in the future. But we are going out on June 6th, Wednesday night, to Camp Milton, the summer camp for kids with muscular dystrophy, to help my sister and do live ghost hunts with the older kids and campfire stories.
We were there last year.
Yep.
Amazing time. So happy that we can help out with that. This year we're going to be even more active with them.
Yep.
And then there'll be the silent auction.
Yeah, it's usually in September, I think.
In September. We'll let everybody know on
yep.
that one. That's where we did a private investigation. Met some lovely people. We're looking for doing that again. And of course, if you're watching or of paranormal groups that like to do collabs or want to check out a location, especially if they're nearby, like the Garnet's an hour away roughly. Sleeper's an hour and a half. Atchison, the McIntyre is like 45 minutes max from where I live.
Harris Kearney's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so we have a lot of locations nearby. If you are not from the area, reach out to us. We can work, like if you book it or whatever, work with us. We've done a bunch of stuff with Peyton Paranormal. Patsy's amazing.
This is coming off. It's too hot, John. I can't do it. I'm sweating.
Gary and John from Splintered Spirits. We'd love to do a collab at a location at some point in time, because I saw your guys' got some interesting information or reactions from some stuff at the Shanley Hotel. It's not the Stanley. Shanley. So as Gary gets more and more used to being in the paranormal environment, we'd love to do something with you guys. Or if you're in the area, we know a ton of very old, well, not old, we're talking Civil War and newer cemeteries around the Kansas City area. We go check out the Mafia area stuff. Looking at you, Gary, and the barbecue.
Is Jen still on?
Looks like it, maybe.
What do you mean, Jen? I'm confused at this.
He's always confused at it. EVPs with our logo. Oh, the recorders. Actually, yeah, we've done those in the past.
Oh.
The
I was like, I don't know how to put a logo on an audio file.
It's just called an icon.
What? That's a good idea.
I think it's called Stanley Hotel, Gary. You're talking about Find Me a Haunted Four Season. Stanley Hotel on Estes Park. That's probably as close as you're going to get. Well, actually, I say that there's probably some pretty interesting locations in LA and New York. But we'll get you hooked up. Or worse, go look for Bigfoot in Arkansas. That gets scary just because you're in Arkansas in the woods.
Yeah, and know your surroundings while camping.
Yeah, know your surroundings while camping. Listen to people that direct you.
That's going to be life lesson number 1 video.
Um, so I mean, we have a lot. We have a lot of stuff planned. We'll see if it comes to fruition, but definitely what we didn't realize is sometimes people like, well, Terry reached out to us and he was like, man, we were swinging at the fences. We were hoping you'd say yes, you'd hop on, and we kind of realized that never hurts to ask. Um, Definitely reach out if you see a podcast or you see a paranormal group. Reach out to them, talk to them. Like Pin Paranormal does some amazing stuff at the Garnett House. Well, I mean, she does amazing stuff all over. They're going to be at Emmaus on the 26th. That's why we otherwise we'd probably be there with them. Which it's Pin Paranormal. Let's go Ghouls. It's a whole Ghouls friend. Confession of a Haunted Doll Mom, Solo Paranormal, and Neighbors Paranormal, or Haunted Neighbors Paranormal, which we did a Chumming and Coloring event with them. All of them are amazing investigators, and they all bring something unique to talent. Same with like Offbeat Paranormal. They were there for the first time to help us with Sleeper because they'd been there a couple times. Helped us set up cameras, did an amazing Essence session, gave us the tips on the flashlights. They love the twist flashlights. So if you're at the Sleeper Mortuary, make sure you bring a couple mag lights that twist on. We have gotten some amazing results. Some of our recent shorts are from there when we're there with Patsy and Peyton Paranormal and when
So,
Two Souls.
riddle me this. If it's the mechanism that they like, the twisting, why aren't they manipulating like other devices that have twisty things, like knobs?
Well, if they are, how many how many paranormal items other than the dead bell have knobs? And they love the dead bell.
There's a lot of spirit boxes people use that have twisty knobs.
There's a spirit box you got twisty knobs?
No, I got twisty knobs.
Just saying. So, and that's something else to kind of bring up is each location that we go to, they're unique. It's interesting. Certain areas get
Yeah.
better type of environment. So,
Well, because we even talked about, to segue on you, talked about the potential of locations like Sleeper or McIntyre not doing paranormal events, but like art fairs. So if you do something like that, like an art fair, like so, let's take Sleeper Mortuary for instance. Each of those rooms upstairs, you could have an individualized artist decorate the walls and stuff and have like a gallery of theirs of stuff for sale. In the big rooms downstairs, you could have art vendors and podcast vendors,
yeah,
but it brings in a different
we could set the basement up with a mini haunted house.
mini haunted house. Yes, but
Think about it, Tori.
doing stuff like that doesn't just bring the people that are interested in the paranormal, it brings people that are interested in art, history, architecture, a new clientele for people that wouldn't normally venture out to go to a place like this.
And well, I think we're also saying like if you had one of these locations, Aurora Brothel, McIntyre, Aurora Brothel, just recently they opened up, I think a year ago.
Oh, I haven't heard of that.
Missouri. They're posting a bunch of stuff, but reach out. We those are the type of things that we're looking to collaborate. Yes.
Pause for reflection.
Oh, sorry, I was reading. Carla was saying that that would be amazing venue to get more people to come and see, and that's the idea. Is
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you won't get touched during the daytime because activity is activity.
Yeah, Jen can vouch for that.
So, but those are the things that we want to do. We want to bring more light to the paranormal. It doesn't have to always be dark and gloomy. Some of these, like if you haven't been by or in the McIntyre, Stephanie has done such an amazing job bringing that building back to life. It is gorgeous inside and out, and that, you know, that would be another prime location for a art in the park of a spooky house.
Yeah.
And it's very large. There's multiple floors, huge yard with vendors can be set up outside. I mean, if you see, we talk to Stephanie whenever we can. But those are the things that we're looking at doing to help promote locations. Because the other thing to keep in mind, if these locations can't get people coming in, they can't stay open.
Yep.
To maintain these larger buildings or the really old buildings, it takes a lot of money. Flat out, it's just money. Keeping the heat on so the pipes don't freeze, keeping it so you're not sweating when you're inside, furnishing them, just general wear and tear from people coming in and out takes a lot. And there are some locations that are being looked at being torn down for data centers.
So there's in Chinook, Kansas. It's called the Tioga Hotel. It's on the square downtown. Beautiful, like 5 to 6 story old hotel with giant lion statues outside the doors. They're trying to sell it, but no one wants to buy it, so they're looking at tearing it down.
That's a shame.
I mean, it is one of the most beautiful hotels in a small town in Kansas that you can imagine.
They're trying to sell for.
I think it was like 800,000 or something.
I wonder
But
why somebody would just.
the inside, like the foyer, is all custom tile, granite tile.
See, that's what I don't get is
It's beautiful.
like,
You want me to look it up and show it to you?
I think I know what you're talking. So yeah, if you know, Carla, who's on here under the Geek Duchess, she has the Ginger Curios. She does shows. Um, these are type of art stuff that people like, you know.
So that's the hotel. This
The
this is one of the inside ballrooms.
like, yeah, how much is that house? How much is it?
Um,
We should call the city hall and see if it can be investigated.
this is the front desk area.
Yeah, yeah,
It's gorgeous,
Jen,
isn't it?
Jen brings up a good idea. We should call, see if we can get in to investigate it. If anything, show off how beautiful of a location it is.
Yeah.
Since Chinook, right?
Yeah.
So, like I said, we have tons of friends. Penn Paranormal. Well, we haven't even mentioned Creeps Ghost Commandos, which have their own podcast. What is it?
So 800,000, 795.
Almost a million.
55,000 square feet. 56.
How about we stay on topic?
Oh, this is topic. There is no topic. This is
no,
no topic.
I was talking about Creeps Ghost Commanders. What's their podcast? This is how we support our fellow podcasters and ghost investigators. They've been around Kansas City for over 15 years. They have a YouTube channel, but their podcast is hilarious. They just did Melbourne Manor with Josh Hurd. Amazing. Well,
it's just
you're already helping. I think
it's just Creeps.
It's from the other side of the other side, I believe. The other side of the other side is their podcast name. You click on one of their episodes. Patsy, I think we're also a go on the llama farm for November 7th. I was talking about with some people and the fact that you could actually see llamas might be, who doesn't like a good llama? So we'll talk to you about that. Some other people are going to go, why are they talking about llamas? And we'll have to make some no drama llamas allowed.
It just says the other side of the other side.
Yeah, that's a podcast.
Okay.
The other side of the other side.
But it's not listed that way. It's under theirs, Creeps.
So the channel's Creeps.
Yes. So they won't be able to look for the other side of the other side. It won't show up anything.
But you want to make sure you look for Creeps.
Yes. That's what I thought you were asking me. What was their channel name?
What are we doing?
What time is it?
No, we haven't even gone an hour yet.
No.
So, anybody in the chat have some questions? Oh, it's an alpaca farm. Only one llama, or one. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Well, alpacas are bigger and meaner. And
llamas are the chihuahuas?
Yeah, the llamas
What one spits in your face? I thought that was the.
No, the llamas are the bigger ones.
Yeah.
The alpacas are the fuzzy, nice ones.
But what's the difference?
Size. The llama's bigger.
But other than that, what's the difference? So
they're subspecies of each other, but you'll have to look into that. I thought you were the one that did animal biology.
no, I do microbiology. Insides.
Yes. November 7th. Alpaca. Alpaca this.
I can't think of anything. I was gonna come back
up
to
with
that.
something.
Yeah.
But
Llama you talking about?
we're hoping we'll be at 50,000 subscribers by that time.
Do you want a Diet Coke?
Yeah. Somebody needs to get up and go pee.
No, I want something to drink.
Sure. You can say what you're about.
I'm thirsty.
You're not gonna pee while you take your microphone off.
I'm not gonna pee.
So, any questions from the gallery of 4 people out there? What's everybody's big plans for the weekend? We are our plan for this weekend. Got a few things to take care of, but we are working. We do have an RV. I'm gonna have to do a live from there, kind of walk around. We are cleaning it out right now. We have to deodorize it, rip all the carpet out, set it up. That's what our plan is for this weekend. Is we're hopefully we'll have everything wiped down, sprayed down, and start planning on where the chairs, how we're gonna fit this inside an RV. Um, Looking forward to that. That's a pull behind. It's a 35-foot trailer. It will actually be set up as a dual function. We're gonna have all our swag making machinery and equipment in it, so we can take it to Paracons and that. We'll also have. We'll also be doing our camera systems, some wireless cameras, other systems in the RV as a central command center. We'll be working with other podcasts like Drunken Cryptids and that for. We have Starlink capability, so it can literally be in full battery powered, so it can be put out in the middle. As long as there's enough room for us to see the stars, we can have internet and do live podcasts or uploads from investigations out in the woods or in remote haunted locations that don't have power. We're looking forward to that. But the reason why I bring it up, we're hoping to be able to collab with people like Pin Paranormal, Creeps, and other groups and bring the trailer out there to be able to set cameras up and do all that. To make it easy as possible, basically. The idea is to be able to gather enough information, cameras. Some of you guys may not realize when you do an investigation with even 4 cameras, if it sets for 4 hours, that's 4 hours times
8.
Or 8 cameras. I mean, there's a lot of hours of review that have to be done. If we can have that set up in there where we have monitors or TVs, where we can get a couple people in there monitoring stuff as you're going, marking.
Yeah.
So, and also, it saves a little money if we all collab, like and bring it somewhere. We have thermal, we have IR, we have these DVR systems. I actually have a wireless system I'm gonna be adding to it for when we're outside. To make it easier, because like I don't recommend buying a thermal unless you test them out. Our thermals work great inside. We are running into limitations when we're outside just because of the bleed through. There are better ones. We may look at getting one, but we want to try to help other podcasters or investigation groups not have to spend a whole lot of money. They can try some of the equipment out. We have it. That's what we're trying to be proactive about and pro paranormal. You don't need. You can go out there with just your cell phone and record and probably get some amazing footage. We've done that many times. But if you're getting serious and you want to buy equipment, reach out. We'd like to. Well, actually, we have a school membership.
School, yeah.
That's what we're hoping to start doing is talking about the equipment and going through all the stuff we have and getting some newer stuff. Hopefully, working with people like Two Souls Paranormal and Vortex, and a few others to be able to get new equipment, test it, show you what it's like. Um, that way, you have a better idea of whether or not is that something you're going to use. Because I mean, it's an expensive hobby. Um, like everybody, living or however you want to go. But if you can test it out first, that makes it a little easier.
You want to do a giveaway?
We do a giveaway.
We're going to do a giveaway.
There's 3 people on right now.
There is?
Well, technically 4 because I'm watching. But
Who's on right now?
so right now, I know we got Greek Duchess, Carla. Looks like Peyton's still here, and Jen.
All right. For this giveaway, you will get this amazing colorful neon tarot deck with guidebook
And how to use it.
and how to use it. The riddle is, oh, what do I do? Give me a second to come up with a question for you guys.
You didn't think this all.
I didn't think this one all the way through.
Did you clear this with Jen first? Are you sure she doesn't want that for herself?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
No, I didn't.
totally lying right there.
Okay. The question to win this colorful neon tarot deck, and this is a pretty cool deck, I'm not gonna lie. It's got like squids and aliens and all kinds of stuff.
UFOs.
Like guy in a bed, depressed about life. Sounds like me. The question to win this, the first person to type it in and shows up in the chat. We've had this happen before. Someone thought they typed it in first, but it has to, the first one to show up in the chat with the right answer. Does that make sense? Is, what is the first episode of Chumming with the Spirits to debut in season 3?
The one that was released on June 2nd? Or July 2nd? Or January 2nd?
No,
Right.
it would have been December for season 3.
We launched it December.
The seasons start over in December. The first season was only a couple episodes, and then we started.
Season started in January.
January. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
January.
December's the end of the year. So
Yep.
January 2nd.
Yep.
Was our first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Had a special guest.
Yep.
Season 3, episode 1. Anybody have any idea? I know it, which is kind of odd that I know the number because I just put it on an ID or IMDb page. Listed it right. If you go to our IMDb or IMDb.
Oh, I got it. Just want to make sure it's the.
There it is. Tarot and tidbits. Carla. I knew it.
I'll give this to you when we see you, Carla. Make you wait for it since you win everything.
We'll see you before September. Of course, after.
I thought she was going to Arkansas. No, she can't. That's right. She can't.
She got a new job.
Yep.
Priorities come first.
No, I get that.
But because you're backing out, we snuck in on your spot, and Peyton Paranormal is going to take over your booth.
So that's going to you, Carla. Congratulations, as usual.
She goes, I even counted to 30 before I started looking. Did you know we have a IMDb page for our podcast and each other? You don't have to stop playing. Somebody's got to win the best fan of 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Start getting t-shirts and stuff.
Jen's gonna start fighting for your spot.
Yeah. Next thing we know, she's gonna start sleeping with one of the co-hosts.
Stop it.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Their shirts are sweet. And a hat. Did you ever? So we're still looking for the pink and blue hat, aren't we?
So this is where I thought it would have been, and it wasn't in there. My nose is running for some reason. So how long are we wanting to go?
About 30 minutes. Jennifer's like, awesome job, Carl.
To be fair, she gets a lot of stuff from us. Jen.
She only gets what she deserves.
She deserves the world.
Yep, that's why she gets a lot of free stuff. or be able to go, no, you're not giving that away.
Yeah. And to be fair, she's been the one to come up with like 75% of our
giveaways and ideas.
Giveaways and merch ideas.
We have lucked out that we have such amazing support group.
She made this for us. I mean
it for the merch.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
I love you too.
Our swag's pretty good. I mean, that's a rough job to get that, but we appreciate your sacrifices. Yeah, if you don't know,
when did this be Attack Parachum time?
Well, I almost got her beating you up on film because of the sleeper mortuary.
Oh, speaking of which, I apologized to her earlier, but I apologize to her again. I thought she knew that Belle was in the chair. I told her, like, I'm a big guy. You've seen me move fast. I've never seen anybody jump out of a chair that fast. I felt so bad for you. I thought you knew there was a Belle in that chair.
So I may or may not have clipped the video part of when I threw the bottle at you.
Yeah. Then I told her, I was like, and then you throw a bottle at me, and she yells at me, "Stop it, Larry!" I'm like, "What? I didn't do anything."
So that's
and then you were like, "Yeah, Larry, stop it." I'm like, "What the hell?"
I actually uploaded it to Riverside so I can get the words going across because it's hilarious. Because it's like, oh, just sit there. I'm about to come across and beat Larry up. I'm like, yeah, but I'll have it on camera.
She thought I did it.
Sleeper was a fun time. We had some amazing responses, intelligence off of the flashlight, and so it was interesting on that one. We started playing music. They really seemed to enjoy the music. If they got tired of the song,
they would ding the bell.
They ding the dead bell, which happened to be about 6 foot away from Jen, who didn't know it was there, which is fair. That would scare the bejeebus out of me.
I'll never forget the look on everybody's faces as they heard that noise and turned.
Yes, I beat a little bit when that
the look on all of our faces when that camera started to fall. We were like, what the?
Well, the second time.
Yeah. But we were all watching it because it was like slow motion. Well,
that's what was weird is they caught it just right that it yanked the camera quickly
into the crib,
and then that caused the motion.
And it was just going. It was like.
But that had happened earlier with James in there, and he was like, "Yeah, that kind of freaked me out a little bit because it just fell over."
We were all sitting there looking at each other, going,
"What the?" But we have multiple hits on the dead bell and these the light. Well, like the recent one I posted, we were asking if you remembered Amanda and Philip from Offbeat Paranormal, and it lit up, and then turned off. And this is a twist style light by itself. It's in the chair. They were very active. It was a great time. So if you're doing sleeper, highly recommend mag lights. It's twist style. It's the technique they used to use way back on Ghost Hunters. In the early days,
like first season,
and it still works. I mean, it is kind of neat to get people to then go up and look at it because it's just a flashlight.
Can you imagine if you had one of the giant ones and it went off on Jen? She probably would have really peed her pants.
But the dead bell going off randomly right when you're, because there's no reason for it to. A dead bell is based off an EMF detector.
Well, and we had been sitting there for like 30 minutes before it went off.
They hadn't been messing with it. Well, and my son Joe was upstairs, and he had that one up there go friggin' nuts on him. And what I found out was he was talking about going to get a camera, or no, the the spirit box.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you think I should get the spirit box? And it just went ding, 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 ding when we're
Huh.
in there interviewing. That's what was going on, was he was talking about going to get a spirit box.
Interesting.
So they like Estes sessions. They love flashlights and the dead bell were the three main things.
And they like, for some reason, Pink Pony Club, Britney Spears, and Backstreet Boys.
I want it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, all more modern stuff. So Tori, we need to talk about your music selections that you're playing while you're running around. But we had a good time. Well, off, it's not normal that you play music, but I think they like the dancing style music.
Yeah.
They seem the upbeat stuff.
The pop music, yeah. Ugh.
So we had somebody else hop in.
Who?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to. That was great on music. There's worse songs, yeah. So nope, they left. So we're back down to 4. So we've been going.
They're lost.
Yep. About an hour. Anything else? Anything that we need to cover with the people in the chat right now? We all good?
Jen, I love you.
You're amazing. Thank you for everything that you do for us.
Mm-hmm.
And him, The logo is amazing up on the wall.
It is.
That's
my
a key placement.
It's one of my top 3 most cherished possessions.
The dog second.
The dog. Milo? I do miss Milo. Even though he had stinky breath.
Jen is awesome. She's picked out our giveaway at the Ohio Bigfoot Jamboree. She helped set up, take pictures. She did that amazing logo. Yeah, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
We greatly appreciate everything. She comes up with some amazing ideas. If it's something kind of neat looking and interesting, it was probably Jen's idea. So
yeah, I mentioned, because she said we should sell lasered K2 meters, and I told her what they cost and what we would sell them for, and she's like, "That's cheap." So I was like, maybe we should sell them for more. I said, I said,
yeah.
And she's like, that's really cheap.
The Traveler's Moon, I know what they sell theirs for, and it's like, yeah, we could bump it up a little, especially if they're laser engraved. And the reason why we laser engrave our K2 meters is when you're in investigation, almost all K2 meters look the same. If you have it lasered, it's kind of easy to go, that's ours.
I wonder how hard it would be to switch out the little plastic color bulbs to different colors, like blue, pink.
Yeah, I can do that.
Based on our podcast, like colors,
blue and white.
No, like blue, white, pink, yellow,
red. Yeah, where's the yellow? Oh, the beer mark.
The beer mark.
Yeah, so we could do yellow, or
blue,
white, yellow, blue, gray. But there's no gray LED.
Yeah,
the red at top.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Would somebody be interested in custom K2 meter like that? I am working on a custom dead bell, like the old, like pull a string ring dead bell, ding 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 ding, like a ship style. Because I'm weird like that. I want something massive.
We should sell laser engraved sextants.
What are you gonna put on them?
Should I know the Spirits podcast? I don't know.
Figure out where you're at. Oh, we're always so looking for fun ideas for shirts. Like we have our. Somebody made one about my other flashlight's a fleshlight. That will probably make it. Matt Orton, I was telling him that we're just here for the woos, for the Bigfoot,
I still think Bigfoot with some early 90s sunglasses and a Hawaiian shirt holding a boombox saying whoop, there it is.
I let the dogs out.
Yeah.
Just fun stuff. Something that you may want on it, we want to make gear and stuff that's fun, makes people talk about it. You know, I'd rather be talking to dead people. You know, living people. Ooh, uh, you know, Mothman stole my catalytic converter, and
Which
all I got was this T-shirt.
we sh- so we should get one that says this, and I think it would be fucking hilarious. The first event I did with the kids at Camp Milton years and years and years ago, I took them out to the Battle of Blackjack. And one of the kids, I can't remember his name, he was hilarious. In a wheelchair, obviously. He shows up with a baseball bat. And I just start laughing. And in front of everybody, I was like, what do you got the baseball bat for? And he's like, in case the ghost gets too close. And everybody's like, that's not going to help you. When we started walking around the battlefield in the dark, first thing everyone hears, and we all just stopped and almost wet ourselves. He screams out because he was nervous. He's like, all the ghosts here, my butt is off limits. No fingers in my butt. And I was like, oh my God.
Carla said she'd wear a shirt that says, I'd rather talk to dead people.
But yeah,
No fingers in the butt.
no fingers in the butt.
First rule of paranormal.
He was a little firecracker.
Makes you kind of wonder what his experiences are that he's got to worry about fingers in the butt.
Yeah, that's valid. I never thought about that. Should probably talk to my sister, make sure he's okay.
Yeah. How old would he be now?
Like 17, 18.
But yeah, if you have any ideas, hit us up on Facebook, or our easiest way is contact@cwtspodcast.com. Of course, check our, everybody that's watching us right now knows our podcast website. Like I said, merch will start showing up there after June 6th. If you want something before then, most of you guys have my number. Just reach out to me. If you have ideas for something and would like to see it, all the stuff I have to make stuff is not made for mass production. It's made for more like prototyping, like my sticker packs. We're going to be making these stickers, and if certain ones sell more than others,
So
we'll order them in bulk. But for like,
so to give people an idea of what he's talking about, clear up all this other stuff on here.
so like these koozies, these are kind of expensive because they're like one-offs. But if people like a certain color more than another, I can buy them in bulk and get the price down to where they're
So
less expensive.
what he's talking about is these would be the prototype sticker sheets that we're going to sell.
About the biggest we can make on that is about a 3.5 inch circle.
And then if we
Get two of them, that's about it.
if we find one that seems to be selling well, then we will order the bulk bigger size
Yeah.
for distribution. So that's what he's talking about when he's
Because like that sheet, no matter what, costs about $1. That's why we're selling them for $1.
but to make thousands of them.
Yeah, but to make 1,000 of them, they get down to, you know, where they're 16 to 18 cents, depending on the print color and all that. So that's the stuff that we're kind of talking about. We also are collabing. We're going to work with Offbeat Paranormal, which they have Offbeat Designs.
Offbeat by Design.
Offbeat by Designs. They make T-shirts, Ouija boards, a whole bunch of other stuff.
Another thing,
we are able to collaborate and try to get some stuff figured out.
Another thing I had mentioned and thrown around, but it's silicone, so I don't know if you can't laser silicone, can you?
That doesn't mean we can't get them molded.
Yeah, I know they're popular, but the little rubber bracelets.
Would people want to see a www.cwtspodcast.com?
Another thing,
Chumming the water.
Another thing I was throwing around is Chumming with the Spirits wrestling belts.
We can make those.
I'd buy that for $1.
It wouldn't be $1.
I know.
Or if you have some other idea, like so now we now have the capabilities like just the totes. We can that can be done on anything that's 50% polyester, 50% cotton. You can't really go much more cotton because cotton bleeds the colors. So 50/50 is like the lowest level on cotton you can go up. But shirts, like what I'm wearing, this is literally. Oh, and if you didn't notice, so this is our current logo. Carlos saying the rubber bracelets have came down.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
With the circles in it, it just seems to make it pop. I think something on. 'Cause I'm wearing a raglan style shirt.
Another question I would like to ask is
Absolutely, Patsy. Just let me know. Actually, I think you're the number one merch orderer yet. You've outdone almost everybody else on buying stuff.
should we start putting out like
Jim's like no to the rest of it. You realize when you're holding that, you're legally able to be hit by a folding chair.
well, I'm not holding it anymore.
Yeah, just throwing that out there.
Should we start putting out photography prints for sale and artwork prints? Not at like events and stuff, but like
Oh, on the website?
I have them on the website, but should they be there?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Should we have an art gallery of just the photo? Well, we could make another page of just the photos.
Or
So where they can select different print sizes?
or should they be limited to prints of posters from events that people can buy?
Also with signatures on them.
Yeah.
Have stuff like that.
But so like the one that he was showing earlier for the special event, the 11 by 14 signed posters, should we put them up for sale after the event, smaller sizes?
Yeah, not the like a 8.5 by 11.
Yeah, but not the big poster.
Yeah, those are the things
We need to know.
Yeah.
And we need to know now.
Carla says, I can say that the photos I have seen are amazing. Honestly, they could sell. So, I mean, this is the other stuff. We're also trying to figure out. We do have a Patreon account that's free. We're looking at what was the our website's capable of doing
Subscriptions.
subscriptions, and we're thinking about doing something over there for like $1, $5, and $10 a month. If people are interested in that, because like right now our funding comes from over here.
It's so hot.
Yeah, our funding comes from all our merch sales. Some of it comes through our events that we do. Ideally, again, we want to do this full time. You know, if anything, I'd like to get Parachum to be doing this full time and not working in a lab with diseases or morons. You know,
I don't know whoever designed the robes, but they should burn in hell because they're hot, like hell.
hey, Hungo. He said he'd buy that for $1. You read that? Yeah. So appreciate the feedback because
Yeah.
that's stuff that we're trying to figure out.
Did everyone see our new? I haven't hung it up yet, but our new addition to the podcast wall.
Yeah.
It's a shark coochie board.
For some reason I think Jim's gonna say no.
So what?
To the board.
Oh no, I showed it to her. I thought it was
loves it?
hilarious.
All right.
I think it's hilarious.
So here's another quick question: if subscriptions are good, what would you want for your bang for the buck? For $1, $3, dollar, 5, 10. What would you expect a month? Besides great content from yours truly.
Within reason, no nudes.
Feet pics are limited.
That'll cost you.
That's a $20 subscription. Of us not sending you feet pics.
I'll just send pictures of Jen's feet to everybody.
How do we know it's Jen's?
Uh-huh.
You just paint your toenails and just. I'll send pictures of Milo's feet.
Only pause.
I do. Like somebody was talking about OnlyFans, and they're literally showing different fans. I was like, oh,
That's
funny.
awesome. All right, now that I drank the orange juice, I do have to pee. So do we want to continue or do we want to?
I think we're gonna wrap it since somebody needs to shake the dew off the lily.
I can go to bed because I have to be at work extremely early tomorrow.
Oh, so we're not filming after this.
No, we are, but I got to go to work extremely early.
So, please tell us your great ideas, what you'd like back for those type of subscriptions, and let's go from there. But until then. Sorry,
Was it because of me shaking?
No, I don't know what, probably. But you guys have a great evening. Be safe.
Love you.
Every Wednesday, and then we'll also announce special Fridays that we're going to go live. But until then, hope you enjoyed the Whack Wednesday story that got released.
The Faucet Expedition. Pretty good one.
Be safe.
I think that went well.